Well, reality be it, no one's going to watch this anyways, but we'll try.
Well, yeah, so this is because there's actual substance here.
Right, because this is valuable information and good quality work on good quality equipment.
I can't say no. There's a lot of people though that freaking. I shouldn't say a lot. There are some people that are interested in actually watching the non-brain rot, but they're far and few between.
Yeah, it's a very small audience.
I mean, I watched the videos of the day, and when you guys were doing that drywall cut, I watched that all the way through. Yeah.
There are certain things I can do, believe it or not.
Well, I can't measure for anything, so if the day comes to put paneling on my walls, I'm calling you.
It's fine. Yeah, do it. I had a freaking, there's a freaking, not an electrical supervisor, a mechanical supervisor in my workplace that was trying to give me measurements on something. He said, it's 42 and 3 little lines. I'm like, what little lines? There's multiple little lines. Is it a 1/4 inch, an 1/8 inch? Some of them go to a 1/16 of an inch. What one?
Good thing that wasn't on.
What are you doing that shouldn't be on camera?
Talk about illicit activities.
Yeah. Something about finding out who your true friends are.
That whole lined up freaking perfect.
It's just the friends we made along the way.
Exactly.
I couldn't have done that one better myself. Well, I did do it myself. That doesn't make any sense. I said I couldn't have done that better myself, and I'm the one that did it. So the bulkhead is now reattached to the panel.
Don't rub it too hard, because otherwise that'll be gone. Stupid. You'll cancel
You
the
look,
cold out.
this uses one. It's kind of a dumb design. I'm a big. I definitely much prefer the probes. But if you look at this one, this has these vents right here, and that is so.
So much material to work with.
When the air is getting sucked in, it can still pick up some of the.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dave.
It pulls. Basically, what it does is it pulls air in through the control panel through this little vent right here, and it freaking in the thermostat. Yeah, I prefer the bulb.
I don't
They
feel
usually
that's
have
very accurate.
crappy thermal regulation, right?
Yeah, I don't think it's an accurate method.
What, like the... Oh yeah, that's thermostat.
Yeah, the older ones, like my dynamic, has the probe.
Now, the Rotorex units always has a probe.
Yep, they do. Fedders always use the probe.
Yeah, the gold likes to rub off real easy on those. Unfortunately.
And that melamine foam will take that gold right off without the use of bristle.
Is there anybody that feels comfortable pulling that freaking AC motor apart?
Oh, I do.
Yeah?
100%. Cool. Nobody's going to watch it, but I'll do it.
I'll watch you do it in real life. And then probably go to sleep.
I goaded all our viewers. Said we could be listening to WPLR right now, but instead we're doing this.
Yeah, for what purpose? For 3 people that are actually interested in the work.
Well, I can go over that with me.
Whoa, that was a good one.
So I might just be coming off of it.
Good enough for the girls I go out with.
Exactly.
You know that reference, right?
Oh yeah, AVE voice.
Which motor needs to be repaired?
The one on the floor.
Yeah, this one. Is that it?
That one.
Yeah,
That's
she's
what,
got
an Emerson?
Yep. Well, it's actually a GE, I think, but yes.
It doesn't look like it's
Yeah, it needs to be repaired, my God.
That's
That's a Westinghouse.
This is what it looked like when I got it. Yeah, that's an Emerson motor.
That's a Westinghouse, they just put their name on it.
Oh.
Yep. No,
So, yeah,
that's a Westinghouse.
It does move, but it's a little stiff. As you can tell, it's definitely seen better days.
Sleep bearings, I'm guessing?
I was thinking about freaking replacing it, but by the sounds of it, he doesn't want to put much money into it. So.
Well, at the end of the day, that motor's better than any replacement you can buy anyways.
Oh, for sure.
Well, I think we could fix that.
Not with that attitude.
But yeah, if you look,
Especially with that attitude.
for some of you guys that are just tuning in,
That's what
I'll
Luke
flip
says
it
all the time.
a
Not with that
little
attitude.
closer for you so you can see it.
You mean those who are cleaning
I
out?
think Luke said
Yeah.
that here too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is brand new, just studded in. I use these. I have an extra. I use these bolts with the washer. I use rubber grommets that I got from Lowe's. Like I said, I had no choice but to get a little creative too, because finding these OEM parts nowadays is pretty much impossible. Compressor, I made it look as pretty as I could. It was a rust bucket. If you look down here, if you can even see it. If not, you can go back to the old video where I actually installed it. I stocked it up the best I could, but she's rough.
Is this, did you put something on here to add to the material?
Yeah, JB will.
Oh,
We're gonna have to do something like that on that carrier.
Well, that's how I fixed it. Did I ever show you the prepared drive holes in the base pan? I put that painter's tape on the bottom of
I love
it,
doing that.
fill it with JB Weld and smooth it up, and
Every time.
you can't even tell.
Also, interesting for
You
FedEx
pull the
ground
tape off, that way it dries nice and
Brian.
smooth, so when you look at
Brian
it,
and Josh.
you can't even, it looks like the original factory finish.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give you that carrier when I take it out.
How you doing? Yeah. We do it all the
they're
time.
originally from New York?
No, they're from.
I'll
just
fix the
making
motor
fun of
all day,
people
but
in
this
New
is going
Yeah,
outside
it's-
of my spot.
Ryan's from.
Yeah, that's
from
fine.
Easton. Well, he lives down.
We can, that we can probably do in the garage
Josh
later on.
Josh is everywhere.
Yeah, I can.
Or whenever.
Either North or South Carolina. As a kid, was in New York City, and then moved around
Alright, so
to,
you picked up the New York.
and then moved around to Thor, parents divorced, with after fun thing area. That kid was someone else.
You know what's interesting? I've had
Josh is still something that happened to me.
I've had many people tell me that I don't have a New York accent.
I don't
No,
think you do.
no, it doesn't sound. Just surprising. You grew up there, so.
I know.
The only time I have a New York accent is when I'm like really pissed off or like fucking.
I don't think my New York accent ever comes out because I don't think
No,
I.
it doesn't. You must not be very angry.
Oh no, I have my moments. Trust me.
Oh yeah. No, people don't say it.
Thankfully, you guys haven't seen it, but it exists.
I heard the best one for you, Van, was that time you were supposed to get that,
Low
was it
thin line?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You remember that too?
Yeah. Going to clean it out, and then it cleaned itself up like disappearing.
Is that okay to be on video?
This?
No, that's.
The whole conversation.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
I
don't
wasn't sure if there was some
No, that's.
context.
We're just gonna tell our social security numbers and everything.
What time we're not home?
8675309.
Alright,
You know,
this is-
you can get away with that nowadays because these kids nowadays are so uneducated with good music that you can say, yeah, my phone number is 570-867-5309, and they'll write it down. They're like, you're a freaking idiot. How the hell anybody can get through life without hearing that song is beyond me.
Oh, it's kind of getting up there. That song.
Hopefully, I'm not doxing myself by.
Still on the radio. I hear it
Occasionally,
on
but
the
not.
hour.
Yeah.
It still comes on. Anybody, any person that's knowledgeable of music is going to know that song. That's
Yeah.
like somebody not knowing "Satisfaction" by the Stones. Everybody knows that song, and they should.
I'm sure I do, but I don't.
Yeah, you do, Dave.
I do.
Hopefully, I'm not doxing myself by saying this, but when I was in high school, that was the exchange number for the school was 867, and then the next four digits were, you know, the principal for the high school, or you know, the technology chairperson or something like that. And I thought it was so funny.
Right. Yeah. And speaking of digits, other people my age with the 6'7" bull crap,
I still
I
don't
can't.
understand that.
Nope.
I can't. Bro, I can't.
Welcome to being out of touch, man. It happened to you too.
Welcome to
happened to me too.
Out of touch, you mean like Hall & Oates?
Yeah, it's a good
And
one.
out of time.
That's a classic.
Also a Rolling Stone song. I think
Also the name of an REM album. Out
a
of
very
Time.
good one too.
That's one.
Texarkana.
Texarkana. Yep.
Yeah.
That's my favorite REM song. Texarkana.
They did. They crushed it with that.
Oh, Speedway.
Oh, you fucker.
Moisture. Sounds like another.
Yeah, that's why I needed this. And this here, if you look here, this is what I needed the freaking shears for. You have to cut they have that thin metal sheets you can get at Lowe's. You cut them to size, you bolt it in right here, and you bolt it in here. And what that does is that secures the condenser to the housing. Because right now, all you have secure in the
I
condenser
have thoughts about it that I don't
is
want to say.
Me too.
the bulkhead,
Well, I
the
can't because-
plastic piece.
We can share them later.
Yeah. You want to see my angry side come out? We can have a conversation about that. You guys might even find it funny when I get pissed off, like when Rose used to get pissed off about stuff. I might be channeling my inner Rose when I have a conversation.
Sure, you know what happened. It's my fault for coming unprepared, but you don't happen to have a scrap piece of real thin sheet metal, do you?
I probably
Looks
do,
at the.
but
No, that's like my dick.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Conditioners over
We're
here.
not doing that.
where it is, I have no idea.
Yeah, because I just need something to. Yeah, I did it here. That's how I repair the the corrosion.
So,
corroded
Ben,
pieces.
are you familiar
I
with
have
the reference from The Simpsons? I used to be with it, and then
I
they
have a
changed
busted,
what it is, and
modern
now
General
what I'm
Electric piece of
there's
carbon
no
I'm a little
that you can cut up if you want to use
It's okay because
That might
this
have
kind
a
of
piece I can use. I need about like 3 inches
leans
long.
into being.
Because what I do is I bolt
and I
it.
don't mean that in a bad way.
I screw it into
happens
here
as
and
you
then
get
screw it
older.
into here, and that secures.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the condenser to the housing.
it's.
My favorite show, not surprisingly.
I'll have to tell you where it is on video.
Okay,
But,
it's okay.
If you
I'll
want to
show
take
you
it
this
out
clip.
and cut some pieces off of that, you're welcome to it.
Alright.
Surprised the unit lost all its charge and is worthless anyways.
Here we go.
We can cancel this out and use that.
You want to cancel that out?
Yeah, we can cut this up and he just won't have a freaking label then for his
That is like
controls.
the most
You should have it
sobering
memorized,
scene
you know?
from The Simpsons of all time. And millennials love referring to that scene
That's pretty cool.
because we're not with it anymore, and we haven't been for a while.
Yeah.
At least they use really crappy paint on this, so it's coming off real easy.
It isn't like on there.
It actually is coming out pretty good.
But also, this is my first time using the melamine foam.
Well, that's half the magic. That stuff's incredible.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have used this on the Murray Vice fan. That would have wrecked it though.
Oh, to get the paint off the blades.
Paint
Yeah, I'm
the
not
leak.
sure.
That would've-
This is probably a lot better quality than the paint off the blades was.
Actually, I think that this paint's crap.
No, I meant like this, whatever this is.
Oh, I see what
The
you're saying.
vinyl.
Than
Yeah.
the blades.
I would assume this is all vinyl lay-on. Injection molded plastic grill and vinyl.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
probably
I just-
printed or something.
Yeah.
It's going to be a pain getting all the stuff on the sides here.
We've made a lot of
And
progress.
so that's where that wood grain stuff you were telling me about making them in hand. But I don't want to cover up the original logo.
This is nicer than the contact paper is.
How close of a match is this?
It's not that far off. It's a little
No,
lighter.
no,
shape,
no, I can never look at that. No, it's got to be darker.
Well, it's better than what was on there. That's
It's
what.
better than white.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Don't get me wrong.
Have you seen the Murray Vice man yet in person?
He can never look at it. Just saying.
Okay. All right, so then don't.
If you want to look at it, you can look at it. I'll look at it with you, but that's it.
No, close your eyes, put it.
That fan slaps.
That's horrible, man.
And you have the numbers to prove it too.
Yeah,
I can't wait until I have a use case for it.
I can.
Oh no, it's not like you don't have anything to put in its place.
Any other fancy?
I certainly haven't given you any either. I said this in the video, but I don't know if you saw it, Dave. I actually regretted buying that thing when I saw how crappy it looked. And I'm like, this was a mistake. This was a waste of $10 or $20 or whatever it cost. I
Well,
should.
it was.
No, it most certainly was not. That was like very gratifying, the end product of that. Now it's not perfect. It does have some bubbles, and you know the edges of the blades need to be touched up because the knife scratched off the paint that hadn't cured yet. But
I think it can pretty much be perfected.
it probably would have come out a little bit. Well, that's the thing. Like if I had used heat when I was laying down the stuff, but then that might have warped the blades. So it's like,
Yeah.
Or the blades plastic or metal.
no, they're metal.
No, they
they're,
can take some heat.
Wood.
I'm sorry, they're not metal. They're like a really crappy wood.
Oh, they're wooden.
This is a regular cheap steel.
Oh, this thing. Oh, okay. I thought like Bog's fan or something, or stand fan.
No. I probably should have specified
Okay,
what I
it's
was
a
talking
ceiling
about. No, it's a ceiling fan. Yeah, you got to be careful with you
So
know,
aren't
heat
they like-
exposure to those.
Aren't they
blades.
like compressed cardboard or something?
Yeah,
these
they're
fans? Their
yeah,
blades are
like
made out of
MDF.
like. Oh, MDF. Okay, well, yeah.
But like the crappiest quality MDF. That's
It's not worse.
Although, yeah,
There is one that's worse.
Yeah.
and that's not something. That's not even a dig on Murray Vice. Like everybody was making
they're all
blades.
It's just like
cheaply.
all ceiling fans made with crap past
Just
steel.
the
Yeah,
majority of them,
the blades are just yeah,
Yeah,
unless
let's-
they're metal.
And
That's yeah, like that one. Yeah.
or you bought the Hunter original.
That
Those
wood.
blades make just as bad.
You think that they're not of a higher quality than? Because I mean, for what it
Paying
costs,
for the motor. That thing.
that's another thing.
I've
That's
seen those droop when they're outside, so
You're
it
kidding.
might not be.
I go with like a really thin plywood, like
They could be-
quarter
they
inch.
could be
You can
plywood.
make
Yeah.
new blades out of man.
Well, that and you got to have the torque for the motor to spin something that heavy.
That one definitely.
Oh well, that yeah. I mean, if any motor's going to spin it, it's those. That's another thing that's on the one list, and I would probably buy one from like the '80s because they were still made in Tennessee, I think.
I want the white one that was in the 2001 Home Depot catalog. the white part, I believe.
Now, I'm not picky. I'll buy whichever one I can get my hands on, even if it's a new one, because they are still under manufacture. And I think
the motor's not the same.
I know, but it's still better than anything else you find.
That bar is on the floor.
That board's like below the concrete right now. So.
But it still is a cast motor, though, right, with an oil bath?
Yeah,
You don't think so?
the motor housing is probably still a cast iron motor housing, but the motor itself is the basic spinner motor. Piece of crap.
Well, there's still, and it's like a $600 fan, too.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those product putting on its past reputation.
That's yeah.
I think
Pretty much does everything.
General is a garbage brand at this point. They haven't made nothing good since the 2010s.
Yeah, probably because they sold their name to some company that.
Casablanca.
Oh, is that who bought it? Which?
Or did Casablanca buy it? I don't know. They named each other. I'm not sure how.
This is
Yeah, I would like to get one. But I guess I would get an old one.
You need some pretty serious mounting.
Yeah,
for
like
that.
60 pounds.
You gotta lug that right to the building.
was it? Imagine that the cast iron motor housing. That's got to be heavy.
Yeah, they're I think 30 or 40 pounds.
Just the motor alone. That's before you put lights on it.
And the plug in.
I have one. I think it's still at my parents' house.
That's probably comparable to one of these.
It might actually exceed it.
That's crazy.
Obviously, I'm going to clean this blade up a little bit better than that, but just for all intents and purposes for testing.
It's actually
But it should actually.
Well, actually, hold up. Before you do that, you might as well just take it inside and just wipe it with the melamine foam. It'll clean it right up.
That's a magic eraser, huh?
Yeah. Basically what it is, yeah.
It'll clean it up in
Steel
3
fans
Probably do it right in the sink, huh?
Yeah, I don't know if
It's
you want
got
to
a
use
bag of like
isopropyl on that,
200
but
of
I'm not
them.
sure. But
Well, you wouldn't
This
need
one,
it.
yeah.
Just use the eraser.
you could get that off with just the foam and some water.
Probably just water, yeah.
Water.
Alright.
Water.
Do I really have to
You're in
show
New Jersey,
freaking
say
how to
water.
clean them? I probably should. I should probably freaking stop and edit it together.
Yeah,
and bring
so
this.
one person is gonna watch it. You didn't show how to clean up the
Oh,
blade.
dude,
Your
I know.
video was useless.
Dude, I know it's coming, so if you don't mind, I'm going to
I've
take
been
that
doing
off
this for
step,
a
yeah.
long time. I
Someone's
know
going
how
to point it
goes.
out.
I'll point it out then if nobody else does.
Thanks, Kevin. I knew I could count on you, pal.
Hey man, at your
Hey,
service,
that
homies help homies, am I right?
Especially like you go into a Victorian
All right, I am
house that's
going
been
to stop
renovated
this
and
for
a
now.
staircase with
So
all
we are at the
mallets
point
on
where
it.
I should be cutting the sheet metal to mount this in, but that's just not going to happen right now because I don't have the metal to do it. But that's okay. I can do it at home. That's not
And
really
because
that
of
big.
that,
My
I
main
wouldn't buy
goal this
it
week is
and
to
fucking
get
destroy it like
basically
that.
everything ready for the cooling system to be put back in. So I think we should be able to accomplish that.
Well, that's my dream.
So that being said, I'm going to take this inside and I will show you how to clean the blade.
And there's all the water that got spilled on the floor.
Yeah, my bad. I
So
suck.
it's made of shipping containers, but it's fine.
That's the part that's gonna get the most replays right there.
Yeah, it
Did I
is.
tell you where? Yep.
water on the floor.
Not for nothing, but where I live,
Probably could make a
trailer's
3-second
185
video of that by itself and would get more
Yeah.
views.
trailer.
Pathetic.
And
All right. So after this portion of the video, you will know how to clean a piece of plastic. I would hope everybody already knows how to clean a piece of plastic, but if for some reason you don't, you're gonna learn.
Well, don't forget, people are stupid.
Not our viewers.
Maybe not yours, but I don't know, this channel gets some questionable.
Now, of course, we're not talking about everybody. If I remember correctly, this water gets scalding hot too,
Yeah,
don't
I
it?
wouldn't, you won't even need the hot water for this. It works in the cold.
Oh, it's coming off just by wiping my finger. I would come off with that, definitely.
Yeah.
I'll use one of the
This
old
is an
ones.
amazing cleaning product.
So I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, they can see it. Oh yeah, look at that. Right off. Like it's nothing. Dude, that is wild. It's taken all this years of build-off off. I'll just do one just to give you an idea.
And it comes off with very little effort, too.
You know, look at that. Years of freaking crap starting to come off with just a couple wipes of this magic eraser.
And they do kind of wear out with use, so one of the newer ones would probably take it off even easier.
Oh, sure. That is crazy. how good that works.
And it's no chemicals, nothing.
Yep, we're canceling out that dirt, man. Oh, look at that. I'm barely even touching this part. And that's freaking crazy, man. I love it. Now, of course, it doesn't have to be perfect, but I want to get it, you know, as good as I can. If I was doing this for myself, what I would do is I'd get as clean as I can and paint it, but they want everything as original as a can. I can understand that, you know, for nostalgic purposes. They asked me to alter as little as I. Basically, if I didn't have to replace it, don't.
Yeah.
That was their request.
That's usually how I work too.
I'll do the fine tuning with a new one. But this is working
It's amazing.
incredibly well. If you were doing that with a freaking sponge, it'd take you hours. But as you can see, it's eating it away to nothing. So it does.
But they cost a couple cents a piece. I mean, I buy these packs of 100 and they're like $5.
Oh yeah.
So it's worth it for how well it works.
For sure. And that's all just some slinging rusty condensate around is all that's from.
Which would not be a problem if there is a drain hole, but that's a whole different story.
Well, in all fairness, Emerson's did have a drain hole, but in the late once the late '80s rolled around, they too were cheapening out, just like everybody else was, and they didn't do any kind of form of real rust protection. Like if you look at the late '70s, early '80s ones, they're usually in decent shape yet. Imagine that.
Yeah, that's incredible. I mean, those are getting to be 50 years old now.
I mean, Sears, or Whirlpool technically, back in the day, and even Westinghouse, they used plastic liners in their base pans, which is an awesome design. Unfortunately, the flaw comes in is that once those pans do fill up, they don't evaporate. They do drain into the metal housing, but it's not as bad as what it would be otherwise. So it's going to start struggling a little bit here with the really heavy stains, but I believe we'll get them. Yeah, they're coming.
You could always add a touch of soap on there too.
Could, yeah.
You can spray some of this on there.
What is that substance?
It's just like plastic cleaner.
Oh, nice. Yep.
It's pretty powerful.
Yeah, I'll say it is. Whew.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, nice little fucking
Put this fan on.
contact high here. Doracrat.
Ironically, the brand is Stoner.
That brings me back to a much simpler, far away time. Before I turned into an alcoholic. Now I don't do anything at all. Well, every now and again I'll have like a twisted tea or something, but that don't really count as being an alky. Alright, I think it's time to cancel this one out. What do you think?
Yeah, probably. You can just throw it back in here.
Back in there? Alright.
I'll cancel it out later. Eventually, if there's any shredded pieces, make sure those don't go down the drain because this is pumped. It's not a regular.
Here's one. I wonder if that would, if I had to, for example, because I know that plastic piece is a little bit warped. If I had to cancel out the freaking slinger wheel, would that compromise the integrity of the fan at all? Because I feel like there's not much structural support without it.
Yeah, I think it would. I wouldn't do that.
So I might have to modify the pan a little bit if need be. Or just lift it up like a 1/4 inch off the bottom of the pan. I can do that. There's other ways of doing it without. So they really don't want it modified, so I want to get it as good as I can, but if it ain't going to be perfect, it's not going to be perfect. This is what it is. It's a hell of a lot better than it was.
Yep.
That's the part you're going to see through the case anyway. Yeah, it's rusted pretty good, and it's got some pretty heavy rust stains on it. Wonder if it wouldn't benefit to let the soak in scalding hot freaking soapy water for a little bit and come back for it.
Maybe.
Got a plug.
Yeah, there's a plug somewhere. It doesn't work very well. You have to really jam it in there.
You know what the solution is? Cancel it out.
Cancel it out, huh?
The drain.
That got on video.
Yes.
That clip alone is worth more than this whole video.
Oh man, it's got a pain down my freaking back too. Ow. Yeah, look at that. Even the freaking, it's leaving marks on the freaking just by the. Oh wow. Oh, not again.
Well, you got a muscle knot?
Yep. The last time that happened, I was out of work for a freaking week.
Oh.
Oh. I had it set to the hottest setting, so I had to plug in. Once it fills up, I'll let it soak for an X amount of time, and when we get to that point, we'll take it out.
It'll fill a lot faster with the regular faucet.
It probably would. I'm just trying to knock as much off it as I can in the meantime. They ain't really doing much for the backside. So we'll come back with the magic eraser. What's the story with this little receiver back here? I noticed that the last time I was here too.
The realistic?
No. This is the one with the 8-track recorder.
Oh, that's a General Electric. I think I picked it up at the OK Will.
I like it.
It works, it just got a little hum on one of the on the left side.
That could be something stupid.
Yeah.
Probably sounds good.
Yeah, it sounds pretty good. I used it in the kitchen for a period of time.
Has an 8-track recorder on it. Hell yeah! Make a couple mixtapes.
I have no idea what kind of condition the 8-player is in, but the radio and the aux input works fine.
8-track players are they're a relatively simple mechanism for the most part.
No belts?
Oh, there's a belt. Yeah, there's a belt. As long as the freaking motor control circuit's in decent shape and speed accuracy, that's the main thing. Everything else I can fix. Head alignments. If it has a plastic bracket, I can fix that. But usually motor speed issues, that's a pain in the ass because you're gonna have to freaking. That's usually a recap.
Yep. Makes sense.
Everybody goes right to the belt, but you'd be surprised at how little the belt actually affects it. Unless you have like a ridiculous difference in tension, those motors are pretty powerful. It's gonna take a little bit more than just a slightly too tight belt to stop that. I mean, the squirrel cage ain't that dirty, but I may as well throw the blower wheel in here too.
Yeah, actually what we should have done is put them both in dishwasher.
The dishwasher.
Yeah,
That might actually work.
dishwasher. This actually has Van's fan guard in there. Right now it should be done.
And it doesn't melt the plastic.
Of course, you know, you can't put it on pots and pans, it's going to melt. It never
it's not.
does.
Alright. I think that's pretty good. Alright, I'll stop that part of the video and we'll, yeah, get back at it in there. The purpose of the freaking Uncle Sam won't take as much from you. It doesn't work anymore. It used to. Maybe people look at it and be like, dude, what a shithole.
I thought that didn't matter. I thought it was the size of the property that actually mattered.
The land in the
Well, yeah, because I guess they figure the yard could be cleaned up.
Just cancel out all that stuff. Your house on Long Island would cost probably about $1 million because of the size of the
Seriously?
property. Because of
What
the
do you
size of the
guys
property. The parcels on Long Island are mostly 1/5 of an acre.
That's small.
So somebody
Yeah.
would buy his property, cancel out his house, and build like 5 houses on that property,
Yeah.
and the houses would be freaking huge.
I could probably use a heat gun on that, huh? The unfuck that.
It depends on. I'm not gonna go out at this rate. It's like rated 18 video.
That was my first F
No, it
bomb.
wasn't.
Was it?
I'm
You don't even realize
It
what you're
depends
doing.
on the kind of plastic. If this will, is this melted
like I
damage
got-
in the first place?
I don't know why, because I got these.
Yes and no.
It's hard to say. Sometimes the plastic you would be able to use.
It's worth a shot.
It's got plastic
I do have one.
so
Do
it
it.
doesn't look
Oh,
like
I know what you're
one.
talking about. They almost look like the Super Weather Maker, but
That's
the
fitting there like
buttons are on
that.
this side, right?
You want to try it?
Yeah, I wonder who has more F bombs, me or Van. I think Van has the
Some
beat
are,
today.
I'm sure does.
Maybe.
Yeah, that and the.
Not by much.
As far as that's
Not by
days,
much, but
He's got about 50 units.
Hey, just start now.
You want the heat gun?
I have.
Yeah, it's probably not a bad
I
idea.
know.
No, I
Get
have
this
too many.
Put in because I want to get it as
16.
close
Barely
to
any air
action.
conditioning.
I see.
What are you saying?
You guys are such a bad influence on me.
Homies helping homies. Terrible life choices. Because that's what we are all.
Homies help homies make bad life choices.
No.
Otherwise, are they really a homie at all?
No.
Nope.
There's some.
Definitely not. There you go. Now it's attached.
Rings don't discourage their behavior, they encourage it.
Ooh. Hello, you little arachnid. You.
What'd you find?
Just one little teeny, eensy weensy spider.
You want me to get it for you?
No, he's alright.
I was going to say, because I'm not scared of them, so.
Oh, I'm terrified of him.
That's why I offered to help.
Friends help homies.
Yeah.
Or homies help homies.
It's true. No, I pick them up and I bring them outside if I find them in the house.
yeah, I think they're.
But we got a bigger problem arising than this. I'm actually getting hungry. I don't know how you guys are holding up, but I can eat.
How do you think the viewers are holding up?
Yeah.
Because I'm not working.
I don't
If I was
know.
working right now, I'd be like, I need the food.
Like I said, I had that cookie dough for breakfast and I had a pretty big pancake when I came here. I'm good probably until 9 o'clock tonight.
Oh, ain't that wonderful for you?
But, that being said, he is making quesadillas, which I do love, so.
And we can all cancel those out pretty quick.
Oh, that goes without saying.
Like I said, I have the nickname Mouse for a reason.
Now I do know I didn't put the fan in yet, but that's okay. What I'm trying to do now is reshape this housing here.
What?
That way it
What happened to
fits.
that thing? It looks like the ocean.
It does.
The ocean? What ocean? No, the ocean, not ocean.
That would make a nice theme park ride in that shape. That's what the impedance graph of a speaker looks like over frequency. Oh, that was such a nerdy joke.
What's the frequency?
Kenneth. Yeah.
I never forget the one girl in Radio Shack when I worked at the Fairland Village Mall yet. There was a sign and a friend said, "Talk nerdy to me." Like, you know, like a song.
Yeah.
To talk nerdy to me. That I knew her, so I wasn't. It's not as cringeworthy as you think, because we knew we were friends. We knew each other. But I made sure to do it. There was a line of customers in there. I walked up, put my arms on the freaking counter. I'm like, "How about you come on over to my place later and turn my software into hardware?"
That's where
Dude, she was freaking losing it.
I think I know who you're talking about, too.
That was my friend Megan. We're not really.
Oh,
we don't-
okay. I thought that was somebody who had been to your house during one of the
it's like
gatherings.
my
Nope. I
This
wish.
is,
Oh, that's Jill. No.
Yeah.
No, Jill. No, I didn't say that.
some of the stuff on the inside.
Yeah, Megan's freaking. We don't really speak anymore, unfortunately. But
Well, life happens. What
she's
can
one
you
of
say?
those people that can't tolerate an opinion that differs from hers. I didn't care about it. I said, look, I said, I disagree with you too, but freaking, but I'm not acting like a baby about it. Oh, now I'm acting like a baby, and I was like, oh, here we
You're
freaking
like
go.
the weight of these two, for one.
I actually enjoy being proven wrong because that's how I learn stuff.
I'm trying to find a stupid photo of.
It's not a stupid photo. It's
Oh,
a
it's
great photo.
Stupid Kodak.
It's a
Take with a
fucking
stupid
retarded
Kodak.
It was literally a difference of opinion. She's a very, very intelligent, very well-educated person.
Kevin, look at that video. Both cameras are blocked.
Hey, blocking cameras is my job. Get out of there.
Well, I don't really have much of a choice right now. I gotta get this freaking
Well,
tape
you
up.
have to move the cameras.
For the video that nobody's watching?
Right.
You have a toothbrush I can borrow for this thing. Don't care about it.
And they can look at my back for 30 more seconds.
I don't think that the toothbrush is going to be stiff enough to get this off. It's not going to give you anywhere near enough friction.
Come on. Hey, come
You
on.
can't say anything around here. I think
No,
jamming
you
the
can't.
melamine foam in your
Not in front of
ear.
Davey's can.
Nope. There it is.
Yeah.
Cheese?
Cheese.
Those are great units.
Dude.
I would like to find them, those are pretty cool.
Yeah, I've been looking
KB,
for-
I think, has a new old stock one.
Really?
No,
I like-
he's
I
got
like
the
the-
carrier vision arrow.
Oh yeah.
That's the one he's
But
got.
no, as far
Ain't
as
that the
those
one
go,
that Jeff J wanted to buy off?
Yeah,
I
one of
believe
those.
so. Yeah.
you know, as far as those go, I think the Frigidaires are the nicest because of the blue on the control panel.
You-
It's just
okay.
my thing.
I think that the
For-
Quasars or Panasonics are the best.
Speaking of that, guess who just got a second one?
Dave?
Remember the free at the Russ post in the group? Yeah.
Well, you can't beat Quasar.
The Gazars.
Come on, Quasars are great.
Oh, they are.
Great.
I love Quasar. Quasars are awesome, especially the
That's funny,
large one
too.
with the cool. I just felt like making that joke. That's all. Just like Hampton Gay.
But yeah.
Yeah, no,
So,
Quasar was
the,
considered
cool-
Asian crap.
Cool. Yeah.
No,
that's what they're
no,
called.
no, they're not. They're terrible units. Throw them all away.
You know what else you gotta cancel out? All weather wheels must be
I can
canceled
imagine,
out.
yeah.
Especially ones with Rotorexes.
Especially ones that comes to S terrible units.
So my
That hurts to hear.
Terrible.
My first
Gotta
I know it's a
cancel them
joke,
out.
that hurts to hear. Some people think they're junk.
People think the S is junk.
That's the third.
No. The general
Oh.
public thinks weather wheels are junk
Still-
because they're still older.
dirt cheap. There's the one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
General public, yeah.
Small.
I don't know, man. Like, they are starting to make a freaking
Come back, yeah.
a little bit, yeah.
From the high 200.
Yeah, Carson bought one or two modern units, and he spoke very highly of them. They have weird names. I forget what they're like, but they have like wood grain on them now. and stuff.
Julys.
Yes, I can never remember. I know it's like a
The ones
word
that
that
we have
is,
in West
you
House.
know,
Yeah.
typically used word, but
I was thinking like, well,
I was
stupid
considering
quiet.
buying one just to see how
Well,
shitty
I'll
it
get a
is.
second one. 8,000
Only
units.
because it has a wood grain
So
panel,
Lennon's
but I
got
don't want to
two
contribute to
circuits
it.
over upstairs.
I
kitchen and dining room and one room. Two
in fact, I haven't
circuits.
spoken to Carson in a while. We haven't spoken
The two, you know, two units, 16,000 BTUs combined. There's two.
Carson B, yeah.
It's right next to each other.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you how buried is your
Wait till you're my
how
age.
buried is your cool view? Is it like really buried? Or is it here or is it in the house?
Here, but it's in the back.
Well, we're not.
Yeah,
That's a bunch of them. Because I was kind of thinking Brian Gray and 9, and kind of comparing the 8 and the 6.
Then it's a little bit.
Talking about the cool zone?
Yeah, but the cool view.
I'm gonna attempt to do it. The reason I put these screws in is to secure that so I can try. What I'm gonna attempt to do is I'm gonna attempt to remelt this plastic around the housing so it sits in correctly. Is it gonna work? I don't know. I've never done it before. We're gonna find out. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, the installation process would have been impossible.
How do you do that if you're on the second or third floor?
I was,
I
yeah, 'cause
don't
I
know
kind
how
of
you
wanted
do that
to.
by yourself. I did it from the outside.
Okay, yeah.
And I struggled to get that.
We're gonna cancel
And
this
that's
out.
saying something coming from you. Because you're a really strong guy and
Boy, it's not so much the weight, it's the size.
So the shape.
How do you have to
You gotta
bring it
overextend your.
up,
Yeah.
and then, of course, the window's opening so small doesn't help at all, but.
I remember that video when he installed that freaking Kenmore there by himself, lifting it over his head and shit. I'm like, dude, that guy's nuts. I don't think we met yet when you did that.
Well, I got this 18 in by myself too.
Did you really?
well, I think it's crazy that that guy David that gave you that whatever like 20,000 like took it out by himself and it was like 15 feet in the
He
air.
was a Marine.
He was 80 years old.
It doesn't matter, they're like superhuman people.
Clearly,
Hey, it's working.
Good.
yeah, he was a cool guy. I liked him a lot.
I kept his telephone number. It's just, I mean, you never know, if some people like that, someday you might need it.
Hey, can we come look this thing into
He
the
probably
Sure,
would have
sure.
helped him install it too.
And he had that high up, that was up in the ceiling.
I know it was like 12 feet in the air. He was so funny. He reminded me of Danny DeVito.
It was funny too, because he was kind of weird on the telephone, and so I thought, oh, this is really good.
Yeah.
And it was a great conversation we had with him.
In person,
Inside
yeah.
out, and nothing weird about it, at all.
Yeah, we hung out with him for quite a while, I think, too. He was showing us his shop and stuff. He was so funny.
So it's not perfect, but it worked. It doesn't have to look perfect. This has to freaking be able to slide in without getting hung up on the chassis.
No, as long as it got better.
This is how we get high. Together.
Yeah, so that actually, if you look, that actually smoothed it out. Yeah, that'll work. Cool.
It's a good thing I speak so softly. I'd probably just mumbles in the background of the video. They're pretty much. Yeah.
I certainly will speak softly.
You're loud and clear in every video.
You don't even need to put the
You're
microphone on my
distorted
shoulder.
in every video.
You know when I speak softly, or what I think is soft, it's loud.
Maybe you gotta get hearing aids.
I'm probably deaf.
Well, no, I'm serious. People that don't hear good usually tend to shout.
Yeah.
There's a little
What?
There's a little bit of a story. So when I was born, my hearing was really bad because I used to get fluid buildup in my eardrums all the time. And I finally had it fixed when I was about 9 years old. I had ventilation tubes installed. And I guess because it was my formative years, like I never learned how to speak softly enough. Even though it's been like almost 30 years later that my hearing got fixed.
It's like they're so freaking loud. It's like I can't help it.
Maybe it is what it is.
Isn't that what it should be, though?
And it never will be. And that's okay. It happens.
Place to remount this.
That's why I say plywood.
I almost had to look at my old video to see how this was in there.
Pretty dodgy.
But I
Look
forget
at
how
the
this was
spacing
in there.
of the jobs.
I
they're
think
not.
it's because this is too long.
They put them tight together. Or else it would just.
There's only
I
one
don't
column.
You put a couch in the room.
Code that ball.
It was just whatever crap that laying around.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
That's
good
exactly
enough.
what it is.
That's
Yeah, these windows were not time period appropriate for when this would have
I
been.
think these windows are very old.
Yeah, these windows are probably from like the 40s.
But it worked out because they're strong enough to hold an air conditioner.
And that's really all that
yeah,
matters.
middle.
What year was this house built? 60s? Looks
Uh,
60s to me.
This part was later though, this was added on. The original house is 60s era,
Okay.
and then this part I believe was added in the 2000s.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, those windows were not what was in style at the time.
No, the
Like,
upstairs was not built with equipment that was new at the time. Those windows were old in the 2000s.
I wouldn't be surprised if those windows were used.
I just
Probably
back
could
up.
be.
But
But in their defense, they all open and close perfectly.
Yeah.
So they're not good thermal insulators, but in terms of quality, they're better than ones today.
Oh, absolutely.
Although the rest of the windows in this house are quite good.
They're newer, and they are good thermal insulator, but they don't open good.
Can't say like garbage.
Yeah, I would much rather have the other ones.
And the other problem with them is because they're replacement windows, it's hard to put units in.
What the hell do you suppose did that?
It's like an animal.
Mouse?
Maybe a stupid squirrel.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Well, you have to get a new cord now.
Throw the whole
Throw
thing
it out.
Cancel it out.
Cancel
Cancel
that
out the whole
cord, buy a
unit.
new one.
Yeah, that sucks. Check this out.
That's really messed up.
That's unfortunate.
Ours is covered with heat.
Yeah, I can't give it back to him like that.
It's
If
not,
it was mine, I would.
it's not through the insulation. I think that's perfectly safe to do.
For me,
It
if
is,
was mine, I
but-
would, but if for somebody else, I would.
Well, you know what you could do?
Cancel
Just
that.
cut those 4 or 5 inches off and push it back in the panel.
Yeah, I could force
Yeah, how,
That's what I was-
the outlet was mounted right under it, wasn't it, right next to it?
If anything, you're helping it by doing that.
Yeah, I would just cut off that side and push it back in.
Yeah.
Put new
Yeah, it's a
flags
good
on.
idea. I like it.
Okay.
I love how everybody said that at the same time.
That's how we roll.
Yeah, I have that piece as a home yet. I want to go as here,
Yeah.
side here.
cats.
This is the most time I got to put into this thing in a while.
What?
Who?
That's saying a lot.
Dude, I don't have time anymore like I used to screw with my stuff.
Having a child to do that. I started hearing thermostats clicking a few minutes ago.
Yeah, there's like a whole symphony of them. That's the one.
And we get to waste even more electricity. Plug them all in.
A symphony of destruction.
It's a good song.
Just break.
Oh, you said fine. Maybe there's something.
It's Megadeth.
Do you not cancel any more stones?
I'm not like a personal rock crusher.
Earth starts to rumble. That
No copyright music.
freaking guitar riff in that song is freaking fire.
Fire, wah wah wah.
Fire. Where's Kevin at? Yeah, he's there. Yeah. Fire. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't.
You want to unbury that and turn it on?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay.
Not a
I'll bring out
big
the
fan.
gas tax and go.
Not a big fan.
What an idiot. I can't.
What?
The lady who said that. That was hilarious, though.
Not a big fan.
A lot of stupid people in this world.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
They live amongst us.
Yeah, and they drive cars and trucks.
That is scary.
That's debatable.
On the same fucking roads that we do.
They point them in places they might actually want to go, but
Yeah.
driving it is.
Oh, dude, so some of the guys who haul fuel tankers, like gas and diesel, they're flying by. And you're like, you got a tank in your hazmat too. I'm like, what are you doing?
You have 8,000 gallons of flammable
What
liquid.
are you pointing? Like, closer to 20.
I thought those were 8,000 gallons.
Oh, they don't give a shit, dude. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that works. I was going to ask you what we could put
Do
it
you
on.
like this lamp?
That's neat.
I do.
I do like that. It is cool.
That thing's getting louder and louder.
Yes, it's actually starting to really annoy me.
Glad it's not just me. I didn't want to say something.
Wait, why not?
You're trying to be polite, but you know, we fail at that, so.
Stupid sphere.
That's a big fan.
Don't lose those screws. You want me to put them with the
It's
light?
a big
No, I wanna-
fan.
I love those screws. Oh, they're Amazon batteries. I'll have to talk to you two about that.
Yeah, you ever ship those around the country?
Oh, I'm sure.
Okay. Let me lift with my back, which is the safe way to do it.
I have a knot in mine too that just freaking hit when I was washing that piece of plastic.
It's probably because you weren't lifting those air conditioners correctly.
If you know, you know.
Yeah.
That was one of the funniest videos you've ever filmed.
Speaking about not lifting correctly, when me and my dad took the dynamic out of our living room this year, took it out of the window, put it on a little bench thing, and then we picked it up again and carried it down the steps. Yeah, so someone kind of like didn't.
Oh, no.
Well, we knew the bearings were dry.
The bearings. Hold on, I have to go.
But yeah, I didn't pick it up correctly.
The bearings? What's that?
3 days.
Bearings are overrated.
You don't really need those.
Although I do agree with Kevin. That is like the best. That's peak Fedders 90s.
Yeah, I really like
straight
straight
up.
those.
Yeah, these are one of my favorite stars.
Just,
Can I give an unpopular opinion about those?
you
I
hate
would
them?
take this over the weather wheel any day.
No, I'm not knocking it. I'm not knocking it. But that's one of the few designs I actually like better in white.
Really?
The white ones do nothing for. I mean, I have nostalgia to them, but I don't like.
Now, when you say white, do you mean like that Hampton Bay over there, or do you mean this grill in white? Because this grill also existed in white.
No, the one with the sliding door.
That grill and what?
Yep.
Yeah, I have seen that. I think.
I have one. It's white with the brown accent.
Yeah, I think Walter
Yep,
had
those are the ones I like.
an air temp that looked like
That
that.
was the one
I
that
like
you liked
that.
the gas sound.
There's a nice little one hiding back there too.
It's
R.
actually it's right here.
Oh.
Oh, the 10K.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
R.
T.
E. X.
Did somebody spell Rotorex?
Sounds like a snake in here.
It always sounds like a farm over here for
Yeah,
some
it's-
reason.
You see it on the video?
What's up?
You see it on the video what I was talking about? It's behind this commercial papers. Right
That's the one I like right there.
There it is.
Yep. That's awesome looking.
If I was
I
ever
wouldn't
gonna,
say, I wouldn't say it's nicer than the weather wheel, but it is nice.
if I was ever gonna break into Jordan's
It's all
house,
personal preference. I mean, it really, there's no wrong. In this hobby, there is no wrong answer. Everybody, if you ask everybody what the top 5 units are, everybody's going to give you a different answer.
This grill, unfortunately, is kind of busted, but
I found it at the curb in a pile of snow.
Recent?
God.
Yeah, this was a couple
It's
days
over
before
there
Christmas.
somewhere.
Wow.
I'm sure there it is.
Long Island?
Yeah.
These nuts.
About a mile away from the house.
That's cool, man.
Can you just hold this for a minute? I have something that'll get it on here.
Yep. Oh, there you go. Dave got it.
Thanks, Dave.
Dave!
I'm on fire today.
Fire.
Fire.
Now we commercialize.
There you go. C-clamp that bitch.
There we go.
You keep going until it sounds expensive. That's what our instructor told us at the CDL school. Well, that's when jokes made, because we were back up to
Hey, that's going to be it for the Emerson for a little bit. We'll get back to you on that. Let's focus on something else now.
Unfortunate about that Emerson anyway.
Unfortunately, this was exposed to the smoking, so it does smell like cigarettes.
That's unfortunate.
You get the smoke of that smoke.
That's a terrible sound. I think the cap is shot in this thing because the power factor is like 0.6.
There's nothing that 5 gallons of new brake can't fix.
Just dump the whole thing.
Remember how close
Not
I
even
went
dilute it. Be like, hey, good news. The bad news is.
Where's the air conditioner?
Yeah, but the good news is you have a bunch of free. You have a whole pile of copper.
Canceled it out
Why did that all of a sudden get so much more rattly?
because the cap is all screwed up.
Tell you what, it blows freaking cold.
Of course it does. It's got a Rotorex.
R
T O
R
E.
X Rotorex Rotorex.
Yeah, it's working good.
Rotorex.
It smells like a bowling alley.
Rotorex.
That's a good smell.
Well, no, because bowling alleys smelled like cigarettes when I was a kid.
That was a long time ago.
You smell.
Thanks for calling me old.
Yo, roller skating rinks my shit, dude. Cornwall Heights in freaking Levittown.
I love roller rinks. There's still one not
We had
far
two
from
of them. We
me.
had Roller-Rama and we had freaking Cornwall Heights.
There's one not far from you where you live now, right?
That would be scratchy carbon.
Skating rink, yeah, the roller rinks.
I was trying not to dox you here, but
Oh, I don't care. Everybody knows I live in Pottsville.
Yeah.
It's a city. No one's gonna freaking know. If you can figure to pinpoint me, great. It's an FAFO area, just so you know. If anyone tries
So,
anything,
so is this area.
yeah, you know that would not go well for you.
take the last train to Pottsville.
Why does everybody think it sounds like that?
It does.
It does not. It clearly says Clarksville. It does not say Pottsville. Everybody said the last train to Pottsville. It does not sound like Pottsville. It sounds like Clarksville.
We'll have to agree to disagree, and that's fine.
You really do. You know
I
it
think
sounds
it's. I was like, wow, it sounds like you're saying Pottsville. I mean, I know it's Clarksville. In fact, the local newspaper from Pottsville, the last time the train ran, there was an article. It was called "Last Train to Pottsville." So even the locals must have thought so.
They do. It's freaking annoying.
This is a great air conditioner.
I can't tell how cold it is because the heater's on.
No, it's blowing. It's blowing good.
Shut it off.
It's probably in the mid 70s in here. It's blowing
Yeah,
out cold.
it's 71 in here.
It's blowing out cold.
This is also an 1100 RPM fan, which is slow for this size. Usually they're 1350.
And it's filthy.
Is this a 5,000 or a?
No, it's an 8.
Oh, it's an.
That's an 8.
That's probably
That's
why
an
I
eight.
like it, because it's so quiet for
It is quiet.
For an yeah.
That's because it has a thicker evaporator. That helps.
I would use this in the kitchen.
Well, no, it has an 1100 RPM motor. Usually they're 1350 for an 8.
That's helping.
And it probably blows insanely cold when it
What's
gets
the
out.
little
of work.
temperature? Yeah.
Probably dehumidifies really good, too.
That's probably why it's so rusty. Well, that
Little feathers, yeah, they do.
given where I live.
Yep, they do.
But the motor, the fan motor is really crappy sounding.
It needs a full service.
I think it needs a cap.
It could too.
That compressor is almost inaudible, though.
Is it Rotorex?
It is.
Yeah, that's a surprise. Pretty smooth.
Is it? It wasn't when we tested it
Well,
out.
maybe
This would
not.
probably vibrate
Or
the
maybe
wall.
It's got a lot
It's
of
buzzy.
vibration.
Okay,
It
I
needs
honestly
some speed.
don't know what the excessive hate is with those freaking Rotorexes.
I don't either. It's a great
They
compressor.
talk all they get so much freaking hate for some reason. I don't really understand why.
I know why you don't like them, and I say that in air quotes, because a Rotorex replaced something you liked
It's
more.
not that I don't like them. It's that they're not one of my favorites. That don't mean they're not good.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
excellent.
I mean, yeah, that freaking air temp never got the house as cold as the Emerson did, but
No,
that's
it's-
just
And that's a valid reason, right? I get that, but how does that explain everybody else who,
Right, well, that's different than saying it's objectively a bad piece of equipment.
which you're
No.
not saying?
it's not a bad piece of equipment. How can you say something like this is a bad piece of equipment? Look how old it is. It's been abused. The condenser looks, or the evaporator looks like it's completely blocked.
Yeah, they're both close.
And it's still freaking, imagine you unblock that freaking condenser, why, you probably get a couple more degrees out of it.
That or if it could even reject heat.
That's cold, that's
Probably
cold.
airflow over that.
That's cold.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, it's not really struggling right now. Oh my god.
Nothing coming out.
Yeah, it's not moving in the air back here.
Yeah, whoever threw this out is retarded. All they had to do was
That's why I
clean
figured
it.
it out.
All they had to do was clean it.
I'll clean it and I'll use it. And then you can use it.
It smells bad, though. That's the only thing wrong with it.
Well, we can fix that.
Right for the one.
This is going to need new bright, though, because it was in a smoker's house. Like, you can tell it smells like cigarettes. To beat that
Yeah.
point, definitely a little bit more. You can't, but I can.
Yeah, I can.
Oh yeah.
I've seen worse.
Oh my, yeah, like that bar that had the the thing with no filter. I think that was a York or something.
Yeah, dude.
That was gross. That was so.
That was hands down my best Newbury video.
Yeah,
ever.
I agree.
The other Newbury video I had that was really good was my dynamic, the one in my living room when I got that. That was nasty too. But I think that was in a public because he bought it from somewhere else and installed it in his attic.
I remember having to carry it down 3 doors. That's a miracle. So you can tell it wasn't closed for a long time.
It wasn't removed. That fan
Don't want to go pick it
off
up
without help.
Yeah, it does. The bearings are in bad shape.
I wonder if self-canceling bearings.
Was that on high?
Yeah, it's on high.
This is super quiet.
That's got the same speed as that Hampton Bay.
Well, that one is super quiet too. They both are.
This is probably the quietest 8K I've ever heard,
I think so too.
both in fan and compressor.
Yeah.
And actually, the sound coming out of that Rotorex is quite pleasant.
Yeah, I would definitely use this in the kitchen this year.
I hope you do. You know, after the fan motor gets serviced, which is something we can work on either in the winter or in the spring.
Yeah.
Because it'll be here before you know it.
Yeah, knowing us, we should probably work on it in the winter time because it'll take so long to get the project done.
How many BTUs is that compact? Because that would be a nice kitchen too.
I believe it's a 7.
That's a lot for something that's small.
Those go up to 10.
I know, that's crazy. And I think that's even smaller than this.
They're about the same.
But for the dynamics,
yeah.
actually, for the window.
I think because I have one and Kenny has one.
Yeah, Ken has one in his kitchen.
Yeah, his is a 10 even, and mine's a 9.
It's all cosmetic.
Well, that's I remember someone like it. They were like, oh, it's a 5,270. Sure.
Something, that was probably something
They don't
calculated.
have to. I
Yeah.
don't think they have rotor. No, they have not rotor. They're not key that thing.
That fan sounds
This one here has a smaller design.
I mean, I have another 1100 RPM motor, so you can have an 80 or an 8K.
Yeah.
I mean, you can just.
8K, if that's a 7.
Now, can you convert a sleeve bear motor to a ball bear motor?
That one there.
Yes.
the other one,
If you want to
work on.
Yeah, I think that it's possible, but I don't have everything needed.
Somebody in another country actually, like some country in South America, had filmed a video and put it up on YouTube on how they did that. It was actually very.
And I know one person that's done it with one of the fans. So there it is possible, but it's not simple.
Okay.
But that is something we need to
That's like if you want to get like you get a stockpile of new production spare bearings.
Oh no,
rats.
that was me because I ran this, right?
Probably.
At least the lights are
Well, you canceled out the power.
Yep. Well, you didn't want to. Didn't you say you want to blow the fuse? to
Yeah,
it?
we did.
It did. Well, I guess while this is out, we can go get the kilowatt.
Well, now I have to turn these lights off because they're not going to restrike properly for a while.
Got it for charge.
Wait, it can't be on the same circuit as the heater. The heater's
No,
still on.
it's not. It's not. It's we have too much stuff on the 110.
Well, the heater's 220.
Oh,
it's
duh.
Behind you.
Anyways.
Speaking of retarded,
We don't criticize.
that just means I need more caffeine. Oh man.
Oh, that's not a good idea.
Yeah, this Whirlpool's kicking on now.
It is. We should. When the guy ran it for me, it ran pretty damn good.
This has got the same model AJ that Emerson radio, the 18K has, the 10 Master.
You have one of those?
No, the one that Russ has.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, same
Gotcha,
model
gotcha,
AJ.
okay.
So I imagine it's going to sound the same.
Dude,
if
they're
not
great.
Similar.
AJs in the large ship. So the 7,700 AJs are pretty quiet. The big ones.
So the power
don't
factor of the
vibrate.
fan is 0.96.
So the fan side is at least
Fine.
But I bet you the power factor is going to fall off a cliff when I start up the.
Also, it's spring mounted, so.
Yeah. The older AJs. I got a 67 RC Whirlpool.
Well, we can install the fan
With,
with the capacitor,
that's
the compressor by itself.
Meet me in chassis.
Could.
14K 220 volt. I haven't fired it up. Well, I tried the fan. I think lower high is
This
out.
is a great
It's go inside out.
It really was. I was so happy it was still there when I went back like 30 minutes later. Because where I live, these things disappear almost immediately. No matter what time of year it is. Although I shouldn't say that. I don't know. Well, it was on a busy street.
I was good Christian have.
No, Garrett.
Oh shit, really? Okay.
That carrier runs.
Perfectly.
Cool.
Yeah.
Actually, other than the
That was a
variable
stupid
speed
question.
fan.
Of course it runs.
Goes out of range.
Of course it
Remember you saying that Jordan was saying that the 0 speed is on, or 1
Well,
speed's
that's not
off.
bad.
82, that's kind of reasonable.
So
Yeah.
like
That's about what I would expect for something that's the
Yeah,
same.
yeah. Once
Okay.
you go
With
a
the
little
original
less
cut.
normal, it's cuts out quickly. But you do have a little bit of control of it, just half
Okay.
what you should. It's
so things like
It's not really nice. It's
that
not back
electronic?
like with the
like resistors.
I'd be curious to open it up and see, but it's
Probably
more
needs
normal
thrust
than that.
washers too.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 0.84. I think the reason it was so bad when we tried it out was because it was so cold outside that the oil was probably all messed up.
This is probably good enough too.
Oh, there's your, that your AMC in the back there. That looks like a Gibson. I can't. Yeah, that don't mean you don't have more than one.
Yeah.
No, that would be the AMC.
That one is a,
Oh, okay.
Kicks on?
Nope.
Oh, those are nice.
yeah, that one is quite.
I'd love to see that freaking AMC in the freaking out sunroom for night.
Get this in the frame.
It's gotta go with there. If you lose it opportunity anywhere else.
Quiet.
It's the quietest machine in the
Yeah,
The only
let
thing
the ball
is-
mouth out.
Yeah, it's way too heavy for me.
If you leave the freaking bedroom door open mounted in that wall, your bedroom door goes this way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could probably put it in the bedroom door facing this way and have it pull the whole back wing of your house.
Yeah, I would. At least just take the humidity out, that's all I really need.
This thing is quiet. You wouldn't even hear that compressor when it's in the window.
No, better than the new sleeves.
Yeah. Yeah, it's buzzy. It's not as buzzy as I thought it was last time we tried that. It works good. It's spinning at like 900 RPM right now on low. That's why, and it's an 8K.
It could be like 800 or 850 too. That could be real slow.
Yeah.
Actually, I have the tachometer. We can find out now.
And these are all conservatively rated too. I bet it's putting out a little bit more than that.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, these are tested at 95 degrees.
Is that it?
Yeah.
That's
still
kind of cool.
I mean, with all honesty, inside your house, you really, how often is your house
It never
95?
gets that on.
If it gets that hot, you're gonna get sick.
Well, it doesn't specify if that's indoor or outdoor temperature.
I think it's probably outdoor.
Outdoors, very possible.
It's probably outdoor.
Yeah, if it's in the sun, it's easily possible. Especially on a west or south wall. I really like this thing. I'm so glad I picked it up.
This is good find. You know, it would look great with that Murray Feist ceiling fan.
Yeah, I think so. It's just too bad that the grill looks so crappy on it.
Yeah.
But
Do
that'd
you have
be
any spares of those?
I might. If I do, it's yours.
thanks. Yeah, so it just needs to be stripped down, which is one of the few things I can do quickly. Needs new bright, which whatever.
We'll use it very conservative.
I don't think we're
Russ
gonna.
and Dave can take care of that.
No, I'll take care of that.
I don't think you're gonna be able to do it conservatively, given where this
No,
was.
dude. Honestly, not because I'm afraid of overpowering it, but New Bright's like $60 to $70 a gallon now. It's like this. I'm not.
That's bad.
I don't go as crazy with it as I used to. And honestly, the main reason I go that crazy with it is because for some reason it gets views. People love New Bright action.
Well, it's like the pressure washing videos, right? And the mowing videos. There's something oddly satisfying about it.
Or snowballing or plowing.
I know somebody who would have enjoyed watching that. This is.
I just wish they still would have put the F badges on these.
That was a bit cool, yeah. Because it has the F badge on the front.
For grill,
on the grill.
I can get. Well, we met freaking. I can have Rob print me out more. I got like freaking 11 of them left.
Don't hate me for saying this, because I hate myself enough for doing this.
You found one and throw it away.
Yeah, I found one on the ground when I was a kid.
The F badge.
This badge does nothing for me. I like the one before it, before quad shield.
Yeah.
Shield.
That badge I
The
like.
weather wheel shield.
Yeah.
This is the badge that I like, because
Each,
that's the
each
first
one
one.
represented a season.
Yeah. That's a very cool logo.
We make those too.
Too expensive for me.
I'll give you one.
That compressor sounds really nice, even if you can't hear it indoors. It's a pleasant sound.
It sounds perfectly healthy.
And the power factor is 85, which is, you know,
That's within reason.
yeah. I can't imagine it would be all that much higher than that with a new cap.
Maybe we can still check the cap, but I haven't seen one of them go bad in these.
I just can't believe all that heat's coming. That's not from the fan. That's just the heat radiating off.
Right, it's just there.
It's freaking.
Yeah, it's probably blocked.
Yeah, that's getting pretty
It's
hot.
30, it's 30 years old. And
These don't usually run that hot, so this is getting way hotter
well,
than it should be.
again, you
And
know,
it's still putting out
not to mention, I mean,
acceptable temperature air on the back.
don't forget it's running really slow.
Yeah, true. We have seen exceptions where these don't move as much air as others.
The air coming out of the register is respectable though,
Yep.
given how thick the evaporator is, because it is a 3-row.
And how much dust is in the foil.
Yeah, it's blocked with dirt and crap. Although, given how old it is, it looks like an effort was made to clean the filter periodically.
Yeah.
That's cold. That is cold. You know, we probably should get the thermometer to check.
Yeah, that would be helpful.
Or we could just stand around and not do it.
Yep.
Hold on, let me block the camera first before I do that. And kick the tripod. Pardon me.
Free 99.
What was free?
But yeah, Christian should be here around 5. He said.
Okay.
Oh, Christian's coming.
Yeah.
Oh, titties.
Oh my gosh. Is he spending the night?
I don't think so, but I don't know. That's up to him, I guess.
Well, it's up to me. It's my house.
Well, that too.
You guys are sleeping outside. Get the hell out of my house. Oh, nice little unit.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, it's almost 5 o'clock. He should be here any soon then.
What time is it?
Oh, it's almost 5. We didn't get up till 12.
We got up till like noon.
Yeah.
Yeah. My son was tired, which is fine because.
I think it's understandable.
Yeah. I'm surprised I'm not more tired than I am now.
Yeah,
I tell you
How-
what.
How many hours
Getting
I stayed
hungry.
up?
Me too.
A little bit, yeah.
I've been saying we should make some quesadillas for some time now, but nobody was listening.
I heard
We're just
you.
not doing nothing.
I want to fire this whirlpool up.
What?
Man.
I'm not listening.
Ooh, field piece.
Well,
He's
Kevin,
not
don't
messing
turn
around.
this freaking Rotorex off here. It's going to be too freaking cold in here to fire that up.
Did somebody say Rotorex?
You might be okay here. Don't look. They even use the top portion of the condenser.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Well, isn't that 220 that you?
Yeah.
Well, I
Well,
have
these two are
220.
220.
Well, so I'm not preventing you from using it.
That was crazy, man. How blocked that coil is, I can still feel airflow.
Yeah, it's blasting.
220, you're going to have to cancel that out. No one uses 220 anymore.
Oh, that's obsolete.
220
You
is
can
a
tell
good
it's building up
conspiracy.
some head pressure now.
You're
6.7 amps.
You're torturing that freaking compressor.
Well,
it's
yeah,
not.
it's-
It's not efficient.
Well, yeah, it's got no.
It's not efficient.
subcooling.
I don't think
It doesn't matter. It's not efficient.
For an 8K.
No, I don't either.
With
But
a
it,
blocked up coil.
yeah, I was gonna say for a block coil, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
As long as you have a very significant load on there, whether you realize it or not, right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
It's almost like energy efficiency is a crock of crap.
Yeah.
Wow, it's got
Almost
41 coming out.
And it's got 71 going in. So
That's
it's-
30-degree differential. I'd say it's pretty good.
That's above average. That motor
They're
is-
just but Rotorexes are junk. Remember?
Yeah.
I can't believe how much freaking hate those things get.
Wait a minute, 37?
How
Wow.
did it go?
I believe
I
it.
moved the thermocouple away from the
Yeah.
grill. I moved it inside the air.
It feels like refrigerator temperature.
I can feel it over here.
So what is it if I turn it on low? So that's 37 on high.
You're gonna drop a few degrees.
It'll probably ice up the coil pretty soon.
Yeah,
I'm
the
sure it
coil
will.
don't have the right airflow through it.
If it was really humid in here, it would freeze up.
Yeah, it is only 31%, so not much humidity to freeze on there.
Plastic.
35.
There's no frost on the lines, so.
That's impressive.
Well, she ain't slugging back, though.
Well, the condenser is blocked, so it should
Whole lot
it should
of
let
heat,
it
yeah.
get pretty cold.
35, that's crazy. Which again, 1100 RPM. Yeah, that's pretty toasty coming out of the back.
Yeah.
And it's buzzy. It needs new sleeves. And it could probably stand to have its mounts replaced.
It's almost got like a nice soothing sound to it.
I
though.
like the way it sounds.
It does.
Well, when I say buzzy, I mean like the chassis. Is
Oh
buzzy.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, I love the
I
way
could
the
sleep to
compressor
that.
sounds. So could I.
It almost sounds, dare I say it, a little bit AE-ish, honestly.
I was gonna say you're getting a little edgy.
Yeah, it does have a touch of that reciprocating growl to it. So does that Kenmore.
The Kenmore, yeah.
Well, let's say this Kenmore, that's a freaking 60s era design.
That's a 1994.
Yep.
That late? Okay. Well, it's got reverb.
They never changed the grill. That grill was available from the 70s all through the 80s and up until whenever Whirlpool decided to stop making quality product.
Which is a
Replace it
shame.
with that grill over there.
Yeah, the
was
quality,
such a ugly machine,
the
but it's
quality's
still a great
the
piece.
quality's still there, but
It
they're
is,
just
yeah.
ugly.
Kind of like the Fredericks.
That is an excellent machine.
Didn't get me started. My biggest issue with Frederick is how much certain people rave over them. They don't really impress me.
Not the newer ones.
No, The 60s ones, yes.
The newer ones are awful.
Any front panel on a Frederick, I just can't stand to look at unless it's the one that you have. That
The
you're putting in
old,
your
old,
parents'
the
farmhouse.
old ones, yeah.
You don't like that one with all the blocks from the
The
80s?
Legos,
The
no.
Legos,
Those are great.
No.
If
And
they're-
the
if
one
it's-
after that.
Okay, if it's the Challenger series and the Legos are gray and not that ugly brown, then yes.
They made them brown. I thought that all Lego grills were gray.
I've only ever seen gray.
Yeah, really.
I've only seen
make
that
brown?
one.
That's
Challengers.
That don't mean it
had
doesn't exist.
Yeah,
It doesn't. But
That's kind of neat.
yeah, Quiet Masters.
Yeah, it's like
Challengers looked a bit nicer.
Do I?
Yeah,
have a
I
photo?
sold my 2-ton Challenger.
Okay.
Kyle has it now.
Yeah, but look at the other designs available in the 80s, though.
Right.
Well, there's a lot of all of Fedders stuff
The
looked way
Fedders
better.
units were nicer. The Emersons were nicer.
Substantial.
GEs were nicer.
Yeah. Until you
In
say
the
that.
80s, I'm not buying anything other than
Generally Electric.
The WC Amanda.
Carrier.
Amanda units.
Oh,
Or,
man.
Amana.
yeah.
Amana. There's no D, Dave.
Yeah. Well,
I know your
that's
name
how
starts with a D.
Hey, I like saying it that way. So
Well, it's wrong.
that's how I've always
It
said
is
it.
wrong. It's totally
It
wrong.
is. I know.
Stop.
And you know what? I
Here, I'll
don't
get you to
care.
Stop. That's actually not.
Never!
I won't.
I was going to say something, but I don't want to put it on.
That's good.
Yeah. Self-control.
The second letter in I.
Self-control is good.
C. Hey.
Yeah. So, anyways, I say it wrong, but yeah, that's just how I say it. So
It's all right, Dave.
Stop.
yeah. Let's stop. We keep going. Just like driving where I'm not supposed to. Like, yeah, I see that sign. I'm still going through.
Does it have a good gas sound?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
No,
I hear
it's
it.
a grab.
Cancel it out.
Yeah. Yep. That grill already kind of is canceled out.
We're
grill.
keeping it.
The control panel's bothering me.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
called
this is a freaking thermostat
If it
now.
had the other knob, it would be straight.
Oh,
It's a miracle I found the one that it has.
Yeah.
Was it detached from the unit?
Actually,
I might
the
have
knob
it
I
now
think
for
was
that.
on
It
it.
might do.
Yeah, I think we found some from that basement.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. That's incorrect. The knob was on it, just the one. The grill was in a box of other junk.
Okay.
Works great.
Yeah, it's a great find.
I mean, the fan motor's in terrible shape and needs to be serviced, but
Which
that's
we can
nothing
take
we
out,
haven't done
yeah.
before.
Easy.
I think that it probably needs thrust washers, though, given how it sounds. It's probably pretty beat up.
Anyway,
And the spin down on it is terrible.
A little bit of lubrication. Should that solve that problem?
yes.
Jordan's like, why the hell do I constantly invite these idiots over here?
Quesadillas?
Quesadillas.
You ain't gotta tell me twice.
Yeah, quesadillas.
I'm going to fire up this Whirlpool in the meantime.
Oh, you're gonna do it by yourself. We're all gonna go upstairs and eat food.
Are they
Quesadillas.
ready or you have to?
Yeah, turn that
Don't
heater
take
back
long
on so it
to
gets
cook.
nice and warm in here.
Plus, we got to listen. Well, yeah, we got this thing running. Cool. No, obviously.
Yeah, I'd like to film the Whirlpool. I'd like to film the Carrier.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not filming either on an empty stomach.
No, absolutely not.
Food first and
Then
then
we can eat first. And then.
We also
Well,
got to
look, the
listen to
room
Pleasure
won't
Dome, Supernova remix.
Can't film that.
Yeah, we'll do that while we're freaking cooking.